November the 23rd, 2023, 7 p.m. Central Time. And this is the 90th episode of Coffee Talk. Thought I'd come on this evening and see if anybody shows up. And I would go over a few preps and things that I've been getting in. I've been ordering things on Black Friday special. And Smashing Machine. Hello, Mike Rise. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. How's it going? Oh, worry not about it, Mike. I understand. Got really busy. I certainly understand that. I'm enjoying having a week off. I have to go back Monday. I'll work for 3 weeks, and then I'll have 2 weeks off for Christmas and winter break. It's one of the nice things about being in education is you get tons of holidays. Why, thank you. 2 in the house, 1 like. I'm having some pumpkin spice hot cocoa. Good stuff. Smells great. 70 calories for 12 ounces. Excellent. I had a wonderful, I'll put a picture of my plate. Wife made turkey. And where is everyone? 3 in the house. We're getting started. 2 minutes in. One thing you have to understand, Mike, is that a lot of people are probably with their families, and it may be a slow night. And if it's a real slow night, I'll quit after a little while. But I'm gonna see, give it a little bit of time and see how many people show up. If I have 7 or 8, 10 people show up, we'll do our normal hour. So I've been mentioning repeatedly, now's the time to be looking at getting preps. And I'll show you some of the stuff that I just got in. I've shown everybody my Kuggins camp stove. These are going for $13 right now. Bus Stop, thanks for coming in. And I have one I've been using actually. They're nice. So if one is good, how about 3 of them? I just got 2 in. Amazon, and you can use camp heat or sterno. And something else I bought. Well, this one I bought for my wife. I already have one. And this is a combination. You're up to 903. Well, congratulations, working on that 1,000. This is a combination. Cup and a pot. You can boil your water, stainless steel. Has a lid. You can drain extra liquids. comes in a carry bag. 7 in the house. Food Forest Permaculture, thank you for coming in. $17. Ordered it on Amazon, stainless steel. I've posted it on my community wall. And Jason Bender, thank you for coming in, Jason Bender. My Mother Spark. Let me go look at your channel, My Mother Spark. MMS. Let me look at your channel. You have 1.62 subscribers, 261 videos. Let me share you out. And I will give you a standard moderator. And I am subscribed to your channel. How you doing, Food Forest? I hope everybody's having a wonderful Thanksgiving. Connect if you haven't done so, and please leave a like. It will help my channel. Always leave a like when you go into a channel. Always let them know you're here. Leave a comment or leave a thumbs up if you don't want to really communicate. You want to lurk. Leave a comment. Leave a thumbs up or some such, and let them know. That way they know to pay you back. So I've been posting. I have not posted today. I did not post yesterday on my community wall, but there are posts up on my community wall of things I've recommended for Black Friday. Amazon's got a lot of stuff up now, good prices. Now's the time to buy. I bought another of the Blue Eddy power stations. The Blue Eddy EB3A portable power station. Right now, $198. I bought a second one. I had bought one for my daughter. It took me forever to unbox it. It was the last time they had a Prime Day. I just unboxed it recently, started using it. It's my daughter's. My wife liked it. She just had a birthday. I said, honey, I'll get you one. I just ordered one. Should probably come in maybe Monday. $198 on sale. And I also went and bought a 12 volt 37 quart Bouge RV refrigerator freezer, 12 volt refrigerator freezer. It's on wheels. It's got a carry handle, cart handle that you pull out, good for transporting it. 37. It's a 37 liter. Good stuff. Bill Waters, thank you for coming in, Bill. And but you know, you get those little folding stoves. You can also generate heat with this stuff. Camp heat. These burn for 6 hours. You use anything you want to light it. It's got a little wick. Burns for 6 hours. You can turn it off, turn it back on. And it goes good with the camp stoves. Maybe 12, 13 minutes you can boil water to make coffee or tea or reconstitute freeze-dried foods. Yes, and I'll be posting them. I'll be posting those and pictures of them on my community wall. But right now, you go to Amazon and you can get the that Blue 80 model. There's another one that's about twice as powerful that you can get for $400 on sale for $400. It's normally over $600, and you can get it right now for $400. And I got my wife a new large 12-person tent for camping, and I got the Bouge RV 37 liter refrigerator freezer, 12 volt, and then I bought her the 12 volt Blue Eddy power station. So I hooked her up for her birthday. Spent probably right at $1,000 on her. And these are all things that we can also use, in emergencies. You can charge them solar powered wise, and I can hook them into my panels. And I can separate out the power flow coming in. I can combine it into one, or I can separate it out into two different connections. So I can be charging two things at once with my panels from and I've got a battery bank out in the kitchen that I got plugged into my solar panels. I got 8 panels up on the patio roof. Hey Verna, thank you for coming in. Vase Place. And Melinda Elliott, thank you for coming in, Melinda. Please leave a like. I've been doing show and tell on some of the items that I just recently got. I just got these in yesterday from Amazon. I ordered 2 more of these for $13, just over $13 a piece. You can use camp heat or sterno with them. I bought for my wife a combination of pot and a mug, $17. This is stainless steel mug, pot, got a top, go together, easy transport, got a little sack for them, $17, Amazon. Well, that's nice. Bust up. So, yeah, Ronald Reagan, back in the day, he used to be a Democrat, and then when the Democratic Party started going to the left, a lot of folks started becoming Republicans. Oh. Well, Bill, you're a baby. My daughter was born in '98, so she's 25. You're about 28 years old. Oh, I remember those. I remember drive by to see those cheese lines. Bus stops always asking, "Where's the coffee?" Well, this is actually spiced cocoa, apple spiced cocoa. Pumpkin spiced cocoa. Very tasty. 70 calories in a 12-ounce cup of it. Yes, 98 to 25 years old. The kids today, they can't remember the way things used to be. They just remember it the way it is now. When you try to start telling them about back in the days and what we had and what we didn't have, they start looking at you and rolling their eyes. They think you're lying. Jimmy Carter's wife, Rosalind, died in the last week. She was 96. Jimmy Carter's 99. And they say they've got him in hospice. He may live another year or two, or he may be gone tomorrow. 99 years old. They were married for over 75 years. Dick on Mixed Channel, thank you for coming in. Seven in the house. I have not visited you lately. I appreciate you visiting me. I will try to get by to visit your channel. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I would encourage everybody, now is the time to be making your list and getting your preps, filling in holes. And they don't have to be expensive. I just wound up buying the most expensive preps you can buy. I bought the wife a new power station. I recently bought my daughter a power station. We all three have power stations about the same. I've got a 1.3 kilowatt battery set up out in my kitchen under my cabinets and plugged into my solar. They charge every day. I just got through buying a Bouge RV under $300, tax, title, delivery, the whole 9 yards, about $290. It's got wheels, 37. This is the 37 liter model. It's got wheels. It's got a pull-out handle. It's a dual zone, which you configure it freezing, refrigerator, both freezing, both refrigerator, and good for camping, good for emergencies. Anthony Chocote does pop cultures. Thank you for coming in, Anthony. Anthony Chobot. So I will say that I'm working on my monetization, and I figure right now I have about last 28-day cycle. I have right at 450 watch hours. I'm at 1,464 subscribers. I'll be doing a 1,500 subscriber giveaway. Yes, Joe Namath had money from football. Broadway Joe, New York Jets. Um, I'm trying to get monetized, and I'm working on my 1500. I should be getting there pretty soon. I'll be doing a 1500 subscriber giveaway. You want to qualify for my drawing. Every 100 subscribers, I've been doing a drawing since 500. And to qualify for my drawing, please leave me a like and a supportive comment on the last 5 videos that I've done prior to receiving the 1500. I may drop 1 or 2 more videos between now and then, but you need to leave me a like and a supportive comment on those last 5 videos. And my goodie boxes are really nice. If you look at one of my giveaway videos, and they usually have an image of a camouflage hat on it, look back. I usually show what I gave away, and you can certainly qualify for that if you're drawn. Thank you for coming in, Second Star Survival and Boss ARO. So, I tell the story about my grandfather. May he rest in peace. I never knew him. He died in 1959 before I was born. And my father and my uncle used to tell stories about my grandfather. He loved to get a good argument going, then start laughing, and then he says, "Time for me to go." He'd get a good argument going, like stirred the pot. They used to say it was an SHIT starter. So let me give y'all something to be upset about. A couple of days ago, I went and looked at the national debt clock. Our national debt stands at just under $34 trillion. $34 trillion. That's over $100,000 a piece for each and every one of the 350 million people living in the United States. Everyone, if you had to come out of pocket to pay the national debt, your part would be over $100,000. Now, if that doesn't get you upset, in the 3 years under the current administration, there have been 10 million illegals enter the country in the last 3 years. 10 million illegals. Now, under the prior administration, they had put forth that stay in Mexico policy, and they had Mexico buy into it. And the reason Mexico bought into it was the president was going to declare the cartels terrorist organizations, which would have allowed us to send the military in to go and clean them out. We could send in special operators, special forces, could go in and clean them out. Mexico did not want us going into their country and doing that. So they agreed to help us hold the tide on the illegals. So in the last year under Trump, when the stay in Mexico policy was in store, when they were using it, before the current administration came in, 400,000 illegals, as opposed to over 3 million a year under the current administration. Now, according to statistics, there are over 50 million foreign-born people living in the United States. 50 million foreign-born. Now, some of them are citizens. Some of them were here legally. I would say most of them are not. 50 million. Now, if that doesn't get you upset, then you need to rethink what you need to get upset about. Another thing that's in the news right now, as far as Texas is concerned, Texas is conservative. It's a red state. All of the statewide positions are red. Both houses of the state legislature, the Senate, it's red. And they're in the process of putting a law in place December the 1st that will make it illegal under state law for illegals to enter the United States. They can be detained and arrested, and they will be, by the National Guard, by the Department of Public Safety, sheriffs, police. It'll be legal under Texas law. It's also going to be a felony, state felony. You can go to prison. Texas isn't playing. Also, they're voting over $1 billion to fill holes in the wall. There are holes in the wall along the border, and Texas is in the process of trying to plug those holes. Texas is doing its part. Thanks for coming in, Joshua. Now, I don't want to offend anybody, you know. I'm basically just telling you that this is the way it is. These are the laws, and this is what's being passed, and these are the statistics, and you really can't argue government statistics when they basically are telling you they got the numbers. You need to think about that. Thank you, Mom Sparks. My mother's Sparks. Be safe when you're driving. Yeah, a lot of people complain about food. I was brought up to eat what was given to me. If it's edible, I'll eat it, and I don't complain about it. So, John Goodman shaved his armpits. He was shaved. Okay, he shaved his armpits. They said for good luck. And sell his armpit hair at $500. Yuck. I damn sure wouldn't pay for somebody's armpit hair. Not my idea. Not my idea at all. So, you know, the idea right now, you know, we're in a transition period. Things are changing. Things in some ways are getting better, in some ways are getting worse. Technology is improving. The orbital space satellites, Starlink, everybody will get high-speed internet using a network like that. It's got thousands of up there. I think it's around $100 a month. I have to check on it. It's somewhere between $100 and $150 a month. And it's supposed to be It's supposed to be, well, let's cool it on that, okay? Um, so Starlink is making it possible for people in places that did not get good internet coverage, they can now get good internet coverage. And SpaceX, they've got reusable rockets that can go out to space, launch satellites at very reasonable cost. They come back and land back and reuse them. And that's a benefit. Elon Musk has done a lot. Positive stuff. Supposedly the guy has about 155 IQ. You know, very intelligent man. Very intelligent. You know, genius. And he's very big on First Amendment. So he's got a lot of liberals upset with him because he's into freedom of speech. And but he's doing a lot of wonderful things. Now, some of the bad things that are going on, as we print more money, the value of money is worth less. It's worth less. You can buy less with it. The more money you have in circulation, the less the money is worth. And things are costing more. Getting a meal, getting food, gasoline. Right now in Texas, gasoline's about $2.75 a gallon. It was $1 less under the prior administration. Well, you know, India and China, they've got a middle class of a couple 100 million people. Unfortunately, their population is 1.5 billion. So many of their people are living in poverty. But you know, you can say, well, they got the largest middle class in the world. The largest number, but not percentage wise. In the United States, you're getting, you know, the number of super rich people is increasing a little bit, and the number of super poor people is increasing a lot. The middle class is shrinking. Some are going up, and many are going down, living in poverty. And it's getting to the point where, you know, people don't want to keep paying higher and higher taxes, and they're not getting anything for it. It's all going for freebies for the illegals and for the homeless and for people that, you know, they're on the government dole. Here's a new one that came in. What are you thankful for today? I'm thankful that pickle juice cured my chlamydia. Well, I just put one in timeout for 30 minutes. I'll be out of here before they come out. They said that they're thankful that pickle juice cured their chlamydia. Oh, please, Lord. That's all I need. I'm sorry. I've got a sense of humor, but I don't have that one. So I hope I stirred the pot enough. Anton Miles, thank you for coming in. Anton Miles. I'm working. I know that. That was a troll bus stop. That was a troll. There are STDs that they can cure with antibiotics, and there are some that they can treat with antibiotics, but you keep it for life. You know, like there's hepatitis, there's what they call herpes, and they can even treat AIDS now, acquired immune deficiency syndrome, AIDS. They can treat that to keep a person alive, but it's not curable. Sexually transmitted disease, STD, bus stop. Sexually transmitted disease. I really don't want to go into the medical facts of them. Turkey Revenge Day. Yes, I guess it's Turkey Revenge Day. Thanksgiving. We give thanks. People eat turkey. People eat ham. They could theoretically eat quail. um, my father loved quail. So, I will be in the next few days getting in quite a few items that I purchased for Black Friday preps. I'll be showing them. I shot some footage of me unboxing or opening a mail call. I need to put it together and then I'll post it. I'll put up another short. The last short I put up has about 110 views. The last video I put up has about 60 views. I'd like to get some more views on my video, which is only a little over a minute long. So hopefully I'll get some more views on that. I've been putting out, videos that are not very long. I am going to overnight. I will run a playlist and I'll run some more videos. I think I ran a couple of yours. And I think that's the only one on here that I ran any videos for on my playlist. But I'll be putting together another playlist and I'll run some more videos. Holly Ivan, thank you for coming in, Holly. So as I was saying, I'm working on trying to hit 1,500. When I hit 1,500, there will be another giveaway. I'll be drawing from a hat. Leave me a like and a supportive comment the last 5 videos. And there probably will be 20, 25, no more than 30 people that I draw from. Whoever's name gets drawn out of that hat is going to be getting a goodie box. They're good stuff. Holly, I encourage you to do the same. My videos I've been dropping lately are all a minute, minute and a half, under a minute. I've decided I like the perspective of the regular. I like the perspective of a regular video as opposed to a short, and I like to be able to show one, and it doesn't have to be long, and they're not long, but I prefer to do it as opposed to doing it as a short. I mean, I can put music to it, I can put graphics to it the same way I would a short. And so I've been doing a lot of shorter regular videos. And the longest one I've done recently is I did an unboxing of the Blue Eddy power station. That was about 7 minutes long. If you have not watched that one, I encourage you to watch it. That particular power station right now you can get on Amazon for $198. They've got it marked way down. It's an excellent power station. It's got a top charger. You can basically place one of your later model phones up on top of it, and it'll charge a phone wirelessly. It's got a 15-watt charger on top. Callie Singh, thank you for coming in, Callie Singh. Appreciate you being here. Work on your list. Work on your list. Work on your inventory. Do you have dates on your preps? Do you have your preps in a rotation? Do you have plenty of bottled water? FEMA says you should have at least a week's worth of bottled water, and you should have at least a week's worth of food and a week's worth of medication. And I'm saying you need to have at least a month's worth. So if you figure a gallon of water a day, and you can buy gallons of water for under $1, 30 gallons would be 30 days. You need that for each individual that lives with you. If there are 3 of you, then you basically need to have 90 gallons. And that's for consumption. That's not for washing. That's not for bathing. That's, basically for food prep and to drink. You need to have hygiene. You need to have sanitizer. You need to have a good first aid kit. And in that first aid kit, you need to have stuff like bleed stop. You cut yourself, you need to be able to do clotting. You also need pressure bandages. It's a good idea to have a tourniquet. I've placed up on my community wall tourniquets and pressure bandages. 2 tourniquets for $15. You want to have a tourniquet in your kit in case your arm or your leg, you hurt something seriously. You might want to have a splint and some wrap to immobilize an arm or a leg if you break something. You need to be able to triage. You need to be able to basically you need to be able to stabilize somebody until they can get regular medical treatment. Congratulations, bus stop. That this next 100 is going to be the hardest. They say getting to 1,000 from 900 is going to be the hardest because YouTube tries to prevent you from doing it. They try to slow you down. Winterizing a vehicle. Sometimes you change the motor oil in it to a thicker motor oil. You flush out the radiator and you put a new, radiator fluid that will help sustain it in freezing weather. Those are things you can do for your car. Some people will put chains. They have to put chains, for snow and on their tires. It's very important that we keep our eyes and our ears open. You need to know what's going on around you. Listen. Keep your eyes open. Observe. You go into a new situation, don't talk too much. Pay attention. Listen. Learn the lay of the land. Don't draw attention like the gray man. Wear clothes that don't stick out. Your backpack, let it be like a green or a gray or nothing that looks military, nothing that looks tactical. You don't need a camouflage backpack carrying around. If you're wearing a mask, make sure it's an N95 because that actually gives you some protection. A regular dust mask Yeah, it'll help you with dust, but it's not going to keep you from getting, getting anything germs. You need something that can filter to about 3 microns. Naomi Decker, thank you for coming in, Naomi Decker. Happy Thanksgiving. Be kind to older people. Be quick to say please and thank you and excuse me. Tell your parents, your spouse, your children, your grandparents. Tell them you love them. You don't know how long you'll have them. Every morning when you get up, thank God for the day. Say a prayer. Pray for those who are in need of prayer. Happy Thanksgiving. The Boy Scout motto, the Girl Scout motto, the Scout motto is be prepared. Preparedness. That's what being a prepper is about, preparedness. Make sure you have a plan. Do you know what you're going to do in an emergency? Do you stay where you're at? Do you leave? If you leave, where are you going? Where do you have supplies someplace else? Do the people that are with you know where your supplies are? Do they know what the plan is? If something happens to you and somebody has to take over, do they know? Do they have the knowledge? Do you have a good carry bag? If you have a carry bag, do you have what you need in it? How are you going to get around? If you're walking, you can walk about 20 miles in a day. If you're going 100 miles away, that's a 5-day trip. That's a hard trip if you're walking. Do you have good tennis shoes? Good walking shoes? What about food? Do you have enough food to last you a few days? I know you can't really carry enough water to last you a few days. Do you have a good water filtration, like a Sawyer? What? Do you have a good water filtration? Something to purify water. Well, that's good. You're working on 100 subs, Naomi. I'm subbed to your channel. I encourage everybody to sub to Naomi's channel. If you're not subbed to Naomi, please sub to her channel. 10 in the house, 14 likes. You need to treat people the way you want to be treated. Remember, the golden rule is to do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Lead by example. Set an example. Don't ask people to do what you're not willing to do yourself. You want people to respect you, then you have to earn that respect. Be kind to people. If you would, Holly, email me your mailing address again. I think I have it, but I might not. Email me your mailing address, Holly, please. And you might want to email me your phone number while you're at it. I'll text you what I'm planning on doing. I will be shopping for Christmas. I got 3 weeks of school, and then I'm off for 2 weeks. I will be, by then I'm sure I'll do my 1,500 subscriber giveaway, and I have a few people I'm going to send stuff to over Christmas. I've been buying extras of stuff, and there will be some folks who will be getting some little goodies from me. $13. I just got 2 of them in. I already have one that I use regularly. Really could use 2 of them, but I'm going to buy a few more of this and that. Just like the, I just got this in $17. It's a pot and a cup, just like these. This is a Stanley. They're stainless steel. I can boil water, reconstitute stuff. I'll be doing some unboxings and some. I'll be doing some mail calls. So I hope everybody's been having a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is basically a tradition from when the Pilgrims came over in 1620, landed at Plymouth. Plymouth was the second colony. Jamestown, Virginia was the first. There was another one at Roanoke that did not last, and something happened to them. But Jamestown in 1607, Plymouth in 1620. Then they planted with the help of the Native Americans that were there. And when they harvested, they had a big celebration. They invited the natives, and they had a Thanksgiving. They're very religious people, and they had a Thanksgiving inviting the Indians. And since then, they've had that tradition of giving thanks. Guru Dave, my friend. Guru Dave was in the hospital. He was in intensive care. Thank God he got out. He's recovering now. He's a little weak, but he's recovering. I encourage everybody to pray for him and his fiancee Echo. Wonderful people. Right now they're doing a Yahtzee tournament on her channel. This coming Tuesday, I go up against Walter Davis, I understand. I'm sure Walter whooped my ass, but excuse the language. But I think that's Echo sent me an email. No, she sent me a text message about that. I look forward to that. Good to have you here. I will be running a another playlist tonight, and I'll make sure I put Living My Best Life on. I'll also be I'll also run Vay. I'll run some more Vay. Need to make a list. So it'll be Vay. It'll be Echo. Melinda, I will run yours because I know I've looked at a couple of yours. I'll run yours. And hey, Echo. Mom of 4 boys. Hey, could you or Echo post a link right now to the channel you were recommending, that group? That way I can save it. Mom of 4 boys, I will run one of your live streams tonight on my playlist. Modern Day Breakfast Club. Modern Day Breakfast Club. I'm looking for it. I just did a search for the modern day Breakfast Club, and I keep getting The Breakfast Club, which is a movie from the mid 80s. Not good. Couldn't find it. But I'm not good at these things. Oh, there it is. Bert's Beats. Bert's Beats. BERTS MDBC. I subbed that, and I will be in contact with them. Thank you, Echo. Hashtag. Yeah, I was saying that I've been buying some stuff, and I'm starting to get it in. You can get these right now for $13, a little over $13. I just bought 2 more of them, and I just bought a camping mug, stainless steel, a mug in a pot. Got a lid, $17 for that. Got that for the wife. I have the same thing. Mine has a couple of cups in it. I use it to boil water. So I'm trying to work on the preps. And Mom 4 Boys, I will be running one of your live streams. While I was listening, I'd be kind to others and lead by example or solid advice, as well as always pray. Yep. I try to give good advice. It doesn't cost you anything to listen to it. But to me, it's good, sound advice. Okay, well, thank you for being here. And you should be picking up some playtime when I do my playlist tonight. I'll make sure I leave you a comment and a like. I'll post it on my wall, bus stop. Bert's Beats. I'll post it on my wall. So, it was a wonderful day. Every day I wake up, I thank God for the day. I say my prayers. I'm so thankful. I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for my YouTube friends. Had a number of people text message me, Happy Thanksgiving. I did that to quite a few people myself. KP Heathen, thank you for coming in. KP Heathen. From Louisiana. Holly, take care. Don't forget, send me an email of your mailing address and your phone number again. I would like to get in touch with you, and I'm going to do something nice for you for Christmas. So, everybody, Naomi, good night. Everybody remember the Boy Scout motto, be prepared. Be prepared. And life is what it is, but it is good. It is what it is, but it's good. And I encourage you to set an example. Honor your parents by setting an example. Show you have good home training. A lot of people don't. As an educator, teaching is a ministry. And you've got to teach, sometimes you got to teach home skills and home training, how to behave. That's what I teach. I have a behavioral unit. The kids that I have, nobody wants them. They're the kids that can't get along. They're the kids that mess with each other. They're the kids that get bullied. They're the kids that stick out like a sore thumb. You know, when they get in trouble, they come to me. They don't, you know, that's what they do. And I do the best I can with them. Yeah, and we are living in bad times. Times are not good, and they are getting worse. That's the reason why we need to be prepared. And I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Friday. And I will try to post a short tomorrow. I may post a new video tomorrow. I'll be posting up on my community wall of preps and such that I've just gotten in. Please, everybody, try to buy things that you need. Try to stock up on things that you need. Have a rotation going. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Be cognizant of those around you. You know, there's a lot of criminals out there. A lot of good people coming in, a lot of poor people coming in, but there are a lot of criminals coming in as well. It's not safe out in the streets. Everybody have a blessed day, and I will plan on being back tomorrow. Thank you.